Hey guys, welcome to Everlasting Summer 48? 49, one of those. Today we will be getting the Semyon ending. Should we do the bad end or the good end first? I don't know. So we do nothing, we just keep the... This is when Semyon's, he hates everyone, he doesn't care. Back when, Olga made him get the cake. All I was doing is watching the fire. There's a saying that claims that one could watch it forever, as well as running water. But there was also some third thing there. What was that? One could watch three things forever: burning fire, running water, and how other people work. Oh, hey. Hi, Olga. Semyon. Don't you think that you relaxed too early? Well, what else do I need to do? I honestly couldn't get what Olga wants from me. I don't know. She stopped for a moment. But if, if there will be something to be done, then do it without hesitation. She smiled with some kind of ambiguity, and went back to the fire to throw a few branches in. After those words, I was completely sure that she treats me like some personal slave, or at least like some free labor force. What is, strictly speaking, the same thing. I sat and put my head down on my hands, hoping for my torments to be over for the day. Someone patted me on my shoulder. Hey guys. Hey. It's the Robot Club. What do you want? I asked tiredly. Don't be sad. Is there anything better to do? Look, we've been discussing perspectives of advancement of cybernetics club with Olga. There's a problem. We need more guys. If you could, he hesitated. Advancement and those guys are incompatible with each other. I said nothing and started to look over pioneers around me instead. Well? Oh, by the way, if I stop talking, that's because my headset went out. It usually only lasts for 10 seconds. For some reason, it's happening here. I don't know why. Like, once I heard that, like, microwaves can, like, they mess with headsets and, like, they turn it off or something, but, there's no microwave on, but, maybe it's something to that effect. Well, I don't have time. Guess that I'm already busy with the camp leader's errands? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of embarrassing how it how it all went today with Oleana. I don't remember that. I looked at him with surprise. Oh, the cake incident? Oh, how she kind of like stole the cake. Like, yeah, it is. All the pioneers seem to be here, but I couldn't spot Sylvia anywhere. I think she's angry with me. What? I asked absently Oleana. Maybe I should apologize? No, it's not your fault. We sat silent for a while, and then I stood up and said, my legs are numb. I better take a walk. They gave no reply. Made a few circles around our improvised camp, noticing close looks of a camp leader following me. Looks like Olga couldn't wait to come up with some kind of new task for me. I haven't followed Sylvia, anywhere. No, I haven't found. Maybe I should go try to find her? On the other hand, I felt sorry for Oriana every time I recalled her upset face. Maybe this hike isn't the most entertaining thing ever, but sitting here all alone isn't better either. But at the same time, I didn't want to go anywhere. Remain seated. This isn't the final choice, so no. I guess that's enough for me today. I sat on my previous place and started to wait for the end of the hike patiently, almost physically feeling the looks of the camp leader aimed at me. At last, she stood up and declared, and now let's play cities? Is that a thing, cities? I had nothing against the game itself, but it's obvious that the hike will take more time because of it. Pioneers standing around the fire, and it was Lena and Alyssa who took their places on the trunk opposite of me. Seems that everything is alright, but just a few minutes ago I thought the other way around while looking at their quarrel. But anything's possible. Oh yeah, what were they arguing about? I don't know. How just Semyon? I'd really like to know what they're talking about, but it's possible now, and I could feel tiredness growing in me more and more. My mind was completely blank. Precisely, my head was so heavy that there's no place in it for ideas to unfold. While in my better times, my brain appeared to be a wide highway with millions of thoughts running by, chasing one another and causing major crashes. Now it was more like a footpath lost in the woods, which is rarely used, and only in exceptional cases. Slavia didn't get back. Maybe she had something to do? Well, I mean, hopefully she didn't die like that one time. That would be bad. But once again, there's no way to find it out. Wait, I remember somebody mentioning that if there's another Semyon in this route? Is that true? Like, what if Slavia does die? Guess that it technically happened on day 5, which is today. Okay, let's start. Moscow. Pioneers started to name the cities. Finally, it was my turn. I was tried to listen closely to catch up the first letter of the city. Started. I'll have to use. Archangelsk. We played several rounds. Each new city name made it harder to remember everything that was mentioned before. My attention was disappointing. Is that what you say? And I was already lost in all these capitals, villages, and urban settlements. Semyon, it's your turn. I don't want to play. This game is stupid. Olga brought me back to reality. Or, excuse me. And what was the last one? You're daydreaming. Yeah, you just made me bake a cake. It was Sevastopol. Okay, then I'll say London. Already used. Well then, got me thinking. There are tons of cities in the world, starting with L. But it was too hard to remember even one of them now. Liverpool, is that a place? Already there. Los Angeles? Aw, finally! She gave me a scornful look, but the game went on. I would hardly bear thinking of another city starting with L, but fortunately, it was the last round. Okay, that's enough for today. It's already late. Time to go back. I sighed with relief. Yay! On our way back, we walked as we could without joining in pairs. A night descended upon a camp. Perfectly regular and normal night. It was one of those nights with dark skies, stars, and even a crescent moon that don't bring any special feelings, and chirping of crickets and song of night birds seemed to more like a routine work than a nocturne charms. In a few minutes, all the pioneers were lining up at the square. Oh, hey, Guy, Genda. It was quite late already, and fatigue took its toll, so our lineup wasn't perfectly aligned. It took to me more like a line of Vikings after a successful battle. Warriors are happy and smiling, anticipating their comeback to their families, and not thinking about maintaining correct formation. But someone else could possibly see here a completely defeated troop or a bunch of survivors who make their march to the homeland with last bits of strength. Thanks, everyone. Now go to sleep. It's late already. Pioneers quickly ran their ways, so we were left together with the camp leader. We should go too. Hey, Olga. Okay. We went in complete silence to the cabin. Okay. Okay, let's sleep. Okay. Good night. I'm not gonna get left alone in the camp, am I? She said, turning off the light. I was tossing and turning for a while, recalling the events of the day. On the other hand, I was overcome with fatigue. On the other hand, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd forgotten something, did something wrong, said something wrong. This feeling of incompleteness was tormenting me. It was about 2 a.m. All the bad things would end sooner or later, or at least would take a break. Okay, Semyon out. I fell asleep. And maybe we'll get like a spread of Semyon for day 6. Oh, nope. Usually there's like a spread of the girl you're out with. I don't know what time Olga woke me up, but even before opening my eyes I felt the imminence of death. The whole body ached, I felt dizzy, my mind was clouded by haze. Semyon, wake up! Immediately, or you'll miss breakfast, and what is most important is the lineup. Oh, how could I miss the most important thing, the lineup? Looks like the camp leader intended to exploit me to the fullest today, as well as any other day. I don't hear any music. I don't think I've heard anything for a while, actually. I turned my music up, but nope. In the end, Olga's anger will never go beyond the words. At least I really wanted to believe that. Stand up right now, or what? I was gonna say Victoria's sleep, but kept silent. Not because of the fear, just because I felt too lazy to open my mouth. Really, what should she do to me? Lecture me at the lineup? Hang my photo on the wall of shame? Or use me for inhuman alien experiments? Well, I'm ready for that too. Just let me sleep a couple of hours. But if you missed this, okay. But if you missed the lineup, the door slammed behind the camp leader. The sleep. Oh, I heard a sound. It's no, my music's fine. And the sleep was just about to fade, claim my mind again. Yay, sleep. I woke up from being dazzled by sunlight. Okay, that's loud. It was 1 p.m. according to my cell phone that was squeezing the last drops of charge out of its battery. Strangely enough, my body didn't ache. My head got clearer, and all in all, the day was having a good beginning. How is this phone still alive? My phone dies after like 2 hours of being off. After waving my arms, pretending to do an early dozen, I sprang out of the cabin and headed to the washstand. Yeah, I overstepped the breakfast, but we'll be served with lunch soon. So I shouldn't worry that I'll have to stay hungry as I had yesterday. Oh, hey, who are you? Well, I've never seen this guy before, you know? But I was going so fast I couldn't really see him. When I turned around, he was already gone around the corner. There's nobody near the washstands. Everyone is probably busy with Olga's tasks and God knows what else. I quickly brushed my teeth, washed my face, and was already going to leave when suddenly heard the sound of water flowing off the tap. Pioneer leaned against the washstand over there. Couldn't see his face, yeah, I can't see his eyes. But judging by his figure, he looked like the one I saw a couple minutes ago. How you doing? The sun's so bright today. Oh hey, who are you? Oh, I know he could be anyone. You know, are you electronics friend? I looked up at the sky, shielding my eyes with my palm. Yeah, nothing special. It wasn't easy to get a better glance at the Pioneer, given the way he stood. The bright sunlight that reflected from the water and the shiny metal surfaces of the washstands heavily obscured his face, and I wasn't able to distinguish any single feature. The camp leader is angry today, so angry. His voice sounded painfully familiar too. Well, she's always like that. Well, you know better, yeah. Try to remember if I ever heard this voice or seen this Pioneer before. We'll see ya. In the water, I quickly marched towards the forest path. For a second I thought of following him, stopping him, but I quickly followed off as they just said it's not worth it to spoil such a great morning with suspicion. Morning? It's 1 p.m. with suspicions and burdensome speculations. The nature was glowing with a bright light of... I'm not reading that, come on. I don't know which month it is now, but it looks like midsummer. I distinctly remember my childhood and youth, summer vacation, time of fun leisure and carefree joy. Childhood games, how many there were. I want to refuse to play war games or hide and seek now. Or swing on a bungee? Is that like bungee jumping? Like, you know, like, is that what, I don't know. Maybe build a sandcastle and inhabit it with toy soldiers. I went to the square and sat on the bench waiting for lunch. Looks like there wasn't much time left before it. From time to time, pioneers passed by me, sometimes alone, sometimes in pairs of groups of three. But always, someone I didn't know. Alyssa, Oyana, and Lena were nowhere to be seen. Thoughts about this meaningless existence were circling in my brain, but this didn't worry me in such a beautiful day. Just think about it. Who would think of grieving for his lift in vain or early last life while basking in the rays of such a friendly sun? Certainly not me. Ha ha ha! I looked up again. Here's meditating. Is that meditating? It looks like he's face palming. Now he definitely never gets any unnecessary doubts. I remember my first hours in the camp and the day before. The anguish, the anxiety, and the fear. This all seems so far away now, although so little time has passed. Will I get out of here or not? It doesn't concern me as much as before. Maybe I'm already dead. Who knows? Then this is the last stop. Please get off the train. What are you thinking about? Oh, you know, stop. Hey, who's this guy? Looked up and saw the Pioneer I saw before. I couldn't see his face again, as the sun was shining in my eyes. Oh, hi, how convenient. You know, like, seems you'll now sit down next to me, but the Pioneer stayed in the same place, only half turned, which completely killed the hope of seeing his face. Listen, have we met earlier? I don't think I remember you. Well, let's just say that you know who I am. I don't. I laughed sincerely. Here, you don't. He answered short. I see. Honestly, it's not like I didn't want to talk. I just didn't know what to talk about. My soul was so calm that it didn't bother me. First time here? He asked a question, but his intonation corresponded to an affirmative sentence. Yes, and you? Me? He paused for a few seconds. Yeah, I'm not the first time here. One might say that I visit this camp every year since my early childhood. Such an answer got me interested. Well, how was it like before? It's all the same. Olga being a camp leader, all the same pioneers around, all the same land upset the morning, and all these wicked accidents. For a moment, I thought he was speaking. It was me speaking, not him. Interesting. It's just that with every next, he hesitated, year, more and more interesting things happen, and one gets to know better what's going on. What are you talking about? This conversation positively triggered my curiosity. It's a pity that I can't distinguish the face of this pioneer at all. Well, every session in the Pioneer Camp reminds me of the previous one, he said calmly. Probably. This is my first. It is noticeable. Or is it my first? Or is it my, okay, let it go then, Miku. Or is this my 5th time? The Pioneer grinned. It looks like it won't be the last. Well, it's fun here and all, but you know what, how they say, there's no better place than home. Well, you still have to go back there. Now, I was absolutely sure that this guy hides something from me. To be precise, he was too much out of the camp's usual ordinariness and too indifferent from the local inhabitants. What do you mean? You think I'm stuck here forever, or what? I said, enthusiasting. I don't know how to say it. Every word. The pioneer had no time to answer as the lunch bell sound came. Lunch! Yay! I turned my head towards the speaker, and by the time I looked back, the guy was already gone. Oh, see ya. Thousands of theories and speculations instantly appeared in my mind, but I stopped myself, remembering all the apparent normality of this camp. After all, nothing supernatural has happened in these 5 days. Except, you're 20, 10, 15 years younger, you're in somewhere, everyone's bossing you, or that's not supernatural. Moreover, everything here seems too natural, sometimes even boring. Maybe this pioneer didn't mean anything by that. I just misunderstood him. Thinking that I wanted the canteen and attending the feast. Miku's right there. That's a familiar face, Miku. And let's see. Oh, there's 3 electronics. That one, and that one. Oh, and that one. Everyone that's blonde and blue eyes is electronic. Electronic has blue eyes, right? Pioneers were running around pushing each other, trying to crawl through the first meal and take the most comfortable table. I was calmly standing impatiently waiting for the cook who will get me the assigned food rations. For today we had Russian cold soup, which I don't really like, and cutlets with potatoes. I sat in the corner and mentally rejoiced that I will not have to eat in peace. Or that I will be able to eat in peace. My table was the farthest from the kitchen. I could reasonably hope that the pioneers who are looking for a free place won't reach it. Well, well, will reach it last. However, when I moved to the main course, Slavia Shorik Electronic appeared on the horizon. Oh, I thought they disappeared. Can we? And nothing against their company. Of course, lunch was going surprisingly calm. Even Electronic wasn't jabbering as he usually does. I finally finished the meal, sprawled out of the chair, and satisfied clicked my tongue. Listen, do you know this pioneer? I saw him today. He's so... I suddenly realized that I don't know how to describe him. Well, about my height, same constitution. Hard to understand such a description. Slavia smiled. Well, we have half a camp of such guys if it comes to that. All in all, they were right. Why are you asking? It's just that I met him today. Seems like I haven't seen him here before. Look in the canteen. I don't think you'll miss the typo. The lunch. What didn't I think about that? That's it. Okay guys, bon appetit. Okay, see ya. I got up and started to slowly walk around the rows of tables. Lena and Zenny were sitting over there, giving them a friendly smile. Hey! Less than Oleana were laughing and arguing about something. Olga, surrounded by pioneers. Good thing she didn't notice me. There were hardly any free seats, but the morning guy is nowhere to be seen. The situation is getting more and more interesting. Looks like I won't find him here. Maybe we already had lunch? I headed to the exit. It was hot outside. It was so hot outside that it seemed like you will instantly melt after coming out of the shade. I suddenly felt like sleeping. Yonder headed the camp leader's cabin. Order the domestic... the whatever. In the end, Olga is unlikely to return anytime soon. I'll definitely have a couple of hours to rest. Anyways, I really don't expect any other options to arise, especially in this heat. The heavenly coolness of the cabin became my salvation. I took my clothes off and jumped into the bed. Crickets were lazily... Oh, not the crickets, not the crickets! Chirping outside. The wind was shaking the curtains on the window, and I was sinking into a dream. I think this is where we're gonna have our... Oh, no. Knocking on the window woke me up. The door. The knocks were soft but insistent. They reluctantly got up and went to open it. Strangely enough, there's nobody there. I grabbed my eyes and stepped out to have a look. All this time, no one around. A dream, maybe? It was about 4 o'clock. I felt jaded. I probably shouldn't have slept in this afternoon. After all, I knew what was gonna happen. I left the cabin locked before. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. Stay tuned for next time when we... What are we gonna do next time? I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. So stay nice, guys. Don't die. That'd be bad. Yeah, don't die. See ya.